At the end of a quiet street in Brazil, this house appears almost like a white moon among the trees, a pure, silent volume suspended above a wooden base. Casa Luna is set within the landscape of the Atlantic forest, surrounded by araucaria trees and dense vegetation. But it does not try to disappear into the green. It does the opposite. It reflects the light, contrasts with the forest, and turns its presence into a kind of domestic satellite. This is the first strength of the house. It is not a house camouflaged in nature, but it is also not an aggressive object imposed on the site. It stands somewhere between those two conditions. The white volume appears clearly, almost like an abstract piece. The wooden ground floor, on the other hand, brings the construction closer to the soil, the shade, and the warmer atmosphere of its surroundings. Seen from the outside, the composition seems simple: white above, wood below. But this simplicity organizes much of the experience. The upper floor seems to float. The ground floor seems to anchor the house. The white brings lightness, reflection, and contrast. The wood creates shelter, warmth, and a closer relationship with the landscape. The name Casa Luna works precisely because of this. The house has something lunar about it, not in a literal way, but in the way it appears in the landscape. Clear, silent, slightly suspended, reflecting the light around it. It does not need a spectacular form to be recognized. Its image comes from the contrast between white geometry and vegetation. On the ground floor are the shared spaces: living room, kitchen, and powder room. Next to it, an external annex contains the barbecue area and storage. This organization makes the base of the house more connected to the garden, leisure, and social life. It is the level of wood, shade, permanence, and everyday use. The attic adds an interesting layer. It receives technical areas and frees space on the ground floor, but also creates a contemplative terrace. From above, the house begins to look at the landscape in another way. The ground floor moves closer to the garden. The upper floor protects intimacy, and the attic works as a point of observation. The palette is restrained. Palfero wood, white, granite, natural wood, gray flooring, recessed poles, and simple forms. Nothing seems used just to call attention. The white contrasts with the forest. The wood brings the house closer to the ground. The openings frame the landscape with control, and the interiors tie architecture, furniture, and nature together without excess. The house responds to the shape of the site by organizing itself through longitudinal lines. The staircase was placed in the narrowest part of the lot, using a difficult condition to structure the circulation. This staircase stitches the house together. It connects the social ground floor, the private upper floor, and the attic. In a compact house of about 1,800 square feet, every decision needs to work well. On the upper floor are the bedrooms and a more reserved living room. The logic is clear: below, gathering; above, retreat. The house does not try to be spectacular. It tries to be well placed. In the end, Casa Luna is a house about presence: white as light, wood as base, staircase as stitching, window as framing, forest as companion. It shows that a house surrounded by nature does not need to disappear in order to respect the place. Sometimes the path is to create a controlled contrast, a clear, precise, and silent architecture that stands out from the landscape, while still allowing the landscape to remain part of everyday life.